And hello, visuals. Welcome back to the Visual Guy Podcast. We'll do the entertainment news first, Chris, because I don't know if you've got them all, but I know there's a lot to discuss. But more importantly, how are you? Is everything okay? I've spent the last few hours with you, but how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, well, I'm bang on, sir. I've had my spirit cleansed. Me and Chris are fresh from the bowels of hell.
We are indeed.
We've just been to see The Pope's Exorcist, starring Russell Crowe. And instead of being angry and gigging the shit out of people, whatever, he was just a very happy priest. Was he just classed as a priest?
He technically is, yeah.
I don't know the rankings.
He's a chief exorcist. So it's in the it's a priest.
just a fucking priest. It's quite funny as well because they reference the scandals of the priests. They mention the sex allegations and shit. Because every time I see priests, I shouldn't, because a lot of priests are lovely. I just scream. Well, there's one at my old school, and he was honestly the nicest man ever. He just talked to me about football. That was it.
Fair enough.
He was sound as fuck. But no, we watched the Pope's Exorcist, and it was, to my surprise, a rather good film. I didn't think it was going to be awful, but I just thought, generic Exorcist film. That's how Russell grows, and I thought it was a really, really good film.
I did myself. I really enjoyed it. To be fair, it's something different from Russell.
100%. That's why I was kind of intrigued.
But he played it really well, to be fair. Just a weird,
I hate it smashing.
Quite funny Italian priest.
Well, my biggest nightmare is the French winning the World Cup. Never thought I'd hear that in a Nexus film. I like what you just said there, Russell. I was going into that more, seeing what was happening there. We spoke about it walking back up to my house, and I thought, sorry, spoilers here, I guess, for the film, kind of. We're just sort of going into this. I thought to myself, what a different change of pace for an Exorcist film, because it felt like I said to you, a biopic sort of film where it was just about the Gabriel, whatever his last name was, that he was playing. I was instantly fascinated, because it's not that we're not religious or out, but these sort of stories I do like to listen to about just because they are interesting. Yeah. And I said to you, it's quite mad because obviously he believes the actual stuff that he saw. And I didn't go straight into it being like, oh, big crazy demon monster. He's like, no, a lot of this is psychology and mental illness, which I think possession stories are. And he's like, no, a lot of this is, but there are a few cases where it's just pure evil and all that kind of carry on. And it was oddly funny. It was, the little boy was, you pointed it out straight away, he looked like a creepy little kid, but he did the part where he's like, because obviously I'm assuming the young actor was miming the words.
I'm guessing so.
Yeah. So there was like this weird sort of Cockney-esque voice, like, hello mate, I'm a demon, kind of thing. Yeah. And he was doing it well, and he was getting more and more ugly. At the very end, when he was mega ugly, he looked fucking disgusting.
He did, didn't he?
The biggest part that pissed me off, like I said to you, was the contractors at this house kicked off because one of the builder lads lit a fucking thing. He had set his own thing, but the foreman was like, no, we're going now. I'm not doing this. It was your lad that set the fire. You fucking twat. But no, it was, and it got straight into it. It was a good film. It wasn't necessarily mega, like, it definitely wasn't scary. No. There was no, like, jump scares or anything. No. It was, like I said, it just felt like more of it was the story to tell his side of things. And I'm assuming this might have been, I'm guessing this, his most infamous case or some shit. That's maybe why they've picked it. Maybe. But it was honestly, it was well worth a watch. I'm so happy. I think next week I'll be a lot more scared because we're going to go see Evil Dead Rises, and that genuinely looks all kinds of fucked. Yeah,
that does look what it like.
But the like I said, the film's explained itself what it is. It's a bigger mystery, a bigger plot twist and whatnot. I'm going to give it a solid 8 because it didn't really offend me. The ending was a little bit shenanigansy with like a hell lava pit thing. But no, Russell Crowe made that, mate. He was phenomenal in that.
Yeah, I'd say I enjoyed it. It's not something we see Russell do.
Nah.
But I've always liked Russell in his films.
I like Russell.
So no, I'm gonna give it like 8.5. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, there's nothing really too. I was happy it wasn't just, let's see how creepy we can get the audience. They said, no, let's give them a fascinating story about this crazy cuckoo priest.
Let's tell I want to say the truth, but we won't know. Only Gabriel and Thomas will know. Yeah. But let's tell the truth from someone else's eyes, and it was interesting.
Yeah, it was an oddly fun watch. Yeah. Because a lot of them I sit back and go, okay, give us the goofy shot reveal of the big crazy demon thing, like at the end of Smile. Mm-hmm. I love Smile until we see the big Marilyn Manson looking creature. Oh, you looks so dumb.
Yes.
But until that point, I'm like, oh, this is great. But this was just fun through. But yes, go watch The Pope's Exorcist, and next week you'll hear from us after or before. I don't know when we'll do a visit to Evil Dead Rises, where I think you might not be, but I will be a bit more like, ooh, that was big. But anyway, Chris, like I said, I think we do have a lot of news. I don't know what you screenshotted. I know that there's a few things to talk about. So.
Well, right, fire them off and we'll go through them.
Well, the first things I can straight away think of, I'm going to have to probably jump to, is maybe we'll go through one of some of your, like that trailer we got for the Continental.
Yeah?
Yeah, what were your thoughts, opinions? Apparently it's a 3-part TV movies.
Yeah.
Because Mark Bernardin, for fact, that's what he said they were. Because apparently he helped
What are you doing?
get this to a TV show. I was sniffing you being
You're
a freak.
sniffing as a weirdo.
I don't really know what I feel about it. It didn't really do enough for me to be like, oh, I'm going to watch it.
I think it looked interesting to me. I'm intrigued.
You're a bigger fan of this world, so you probably know what it's pointing more to. I didn't see what's his name at all, so I don't know if this is before he gets it or what.
I think we did, but he's the young lad. He's still young.
Right, so it's him.
Yes.
Right, okay. So he's maybe like a bit
How
of an
he
assassin
became, or how the Continental came, the Continental and whatnot.
So it's
I think it's his character just at a younger age.
It's a prequel then to the John Wick stuff.
Yes.
I mean, it looks cool. From being somebody that's not as invested as John Wick as you are, because John Wick wasn't there, I was a bit like, I'm not as emotionally invested.
No.
But again, like I'm gonna give it a watch. I'm gonna check it out. It looks quite cool. My next big thing, which I'm hopefully you saw, our first snippet to something that looks fucking fabulous and sexy and disgustingly beautiful, and that is the Penguin.
Yes.
Oh,
It looks fucking good. Cannot wait. I think I've got a release date on that one actually. Let me just double check. I haven't got a release date on.
It was like a weird trailer. They showed you a little bit of like a behind the scenes thing, then a little look at a couple of shots and stuff for the film, and just oh my god, Colin Farrell just being amazing as Cobblepot.
Yeah, I haven't got a release date for the Continental, but I do have for the Penguin. Well, no, well, it just says coming in 2024.
I can't wait for this show. I really.
DC Max original.
DC, man, it's not on HBO.
No.
Oh. So I'll be watching it on the line.
But it does look fucking good.
It looks so amazing. It quite literally just is where from where I can tell where we've picked off from the Penguin.
Yeah.
Do we know if there's going to be any sort of bat integration in this?
I don't think there is. I think we're just going to be concentrating.
I don't mind if there isn't. I'm curious.
No, yeah. I think we're just going to be concentrating on the Penguin and he's evil, weird shit he does.
And his rise to being a big crime boss in the city of Gotham. It looks fucking stupidly amazing.
Colin Farrell looks...
Well, I give him, when we did our end of year podcast last year, my standout character and performance, and I give it to him because...
You can't tell that, can you?
You really can't. It's just, it looks brilliant. And I'm more than happy to step aside from the Batman in this world and learn about the underbelly of Gotham's crime and the gang and all that kind of shit.
It does look fucking epic.
It looks amazing. I saw a couple of weird trailers, can't remember the names. I saw a curious horror that's coming out about shaking hands with this statue, and it looks all kinds of fucked. I think it's called, what do you do? Ask me a question or something like that. It looks really weird as fuck. Like I'm not down for this at all. Fuck knows. You'll find it. The next biggie I'm assuming we'll jump to is all of the Star Wars Celebration shit.
Okay.
Again, I don't know if you've got screenshots or snippets or
not
whatnot.
At the moment.
Oh, you didn't get any of this? We've got the Ahsoka trailer.
Yes.
Yeah, so the Ahsoka trailer thing is... The only thing is with this Ahsoka trailer, I don't think you've watched it, but it looks as if you kind of need to watch Rebels, because there's a lot of characters that are coming from the Rebels show that are going to be in this. But again, it looks amazing. And Dave Filoni, the man behind a lot of the Mandalorian and stuff, apparently all of these shows are going to have a conclusion all together at the same time in a film.
Okay.
That's what they were saying. So like Ahsoka, when it wraps up and all that kind of shit, and Mandalorian, they'll all conclude because they're all happening at the same time, Ahsoka and whatnot, and then there'll be a film to wrap it all up.
So you watch Ahsoka then?
Yeah, well, I don't know how much you want to invest, but like I said, it looked like there's a green lightsaber which is from a character from Rebels. and stuff like that. So it's, I think maybe you should watch Rebels, but I'm assuming also they must be making a show for the people that don't want to watch an animated Star Wars show.
Yeah.
You would imagine. But the trailer for Ahsoka looks fantastic anyway. We got the announcement that fucking Rey Skywalker will be because she come back, and she's gonna be the Jedi Master, taking over the new fucking thingy of Jedis.
Yes,
because it's 15 years later, they said, from the last trilogy, so the sequel trilogy. I mean, I'm down for it, I'm up for it, but I just, how can she be a master already? She barely learned anything, but I'm Rey Skywalker, thought I'd do what I want. Fuck off, you knob. Daisy Ridley seems lovely. But yeah, so there's a lot of Star Wars shit. And just quick side note, that newest episode of Mandalorian was one of the best episodes I've seen in fucking ages.
Not delivered it though.
Oh my god, mate. I won't say anything, but Jesus, it completely took a hard turn from what we've been getting so far.
Yeah.
Like, it was just, because there's only one more left.
Is there?
Yeah, I didn't know that. There's one more left. And how this one ends, you're like, oh my... Oh, mate, it was beautiful.
Nice.
And then a spin off the back of that, my last one is the trailer for the Marvels.
Yes.
So, you were a bigger Captain Marvel fan than I was when we watched the film. But this time around, I think this Marvel film looks fucking so much fun.
It looks fun, but it's getting a lot of hate.
Is it? I didn't know that. What the hate on?
It's been voted the most disliked video of this year. So
I didn't know that. I think it looks absolutely fun as fuck.
So do I.
Good, like, especially with all of the Marvel girls, Monica and Kamala Khan and Carol Danvers, because like every time they use their powers, they somehow swap to the next person. And it looks as if that's going to be a huge key in how they maybe win. So, like, Captain Marvel will chuck a power blast, and then Kamala will have to, like, whatever. I think it just looks great.
I do. I think it looks mint.
And as well, all right, is this going to be before or after Secret Invasion? Because in this, Nick Fury is quite clean, whereas in Secret Invasion, he's a bit more stubbly and a bit more, gritty.
It must be after, because Secret Invasion is out.
That's we're going to get that first. So I was thinking, okay, so they're going to do Secret Invasion, but then the Marvel's stuff is happening before. It's just because of how he looks. He looks too, like I said, in Secret Invasion, he did not look like a hobo, but he's got the beard hat and the more of a beard and shit. Whereas in this, he looks clean and.
It must be after.
I thought the trailer looked outstanding.
Maybe. Yeah, I do. It's another film I want to see, to be fair, but it's had a lot of hate.
Well, I didn't realize there was a lot of hate to it. I saw a lot of people kicked off with Brie Larson when she was Captain Marvel, but I seen a lot of people now loving it because of the scene where she's in that white tank top, and they're like, "Oh no, you can maybe stick around because boobies and stuff." And I'm like, Jesus Christ, man! I just can't wait for Kamala Khan. I think we ended the Miss Marvel series with me liking it more than you, but I love Kamala Khan. I love Miss Marvel and shit. So I'm ready to see her smash it. I'm ready to see Monica because last time we saw her was...
It's been a while.
WandaVision.
Yeah.
So...
It's been a while since... Apart from Kamala, it's been a while since we've seen the other two, to be fair.
Yeah, and I'm definitely curious to see how this impacts more. Because surely I'm imagining Secret Invasion will have some sort of implication with this. Because they're all kind of Nick Fury shenanigans. I'm assuming
well, I don't know. I don't know, because he's just doing his own thing there, isn't he? It's just a one-off series, that Secret Invasion.
So but it will obviously.
I don't know if it will tie up.
It will still have a tie-in somewhere, even if it's a one-off, because it's a Marvel project. It always leads on to the next.
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking, and it looks as if we get. I can't remember her name. I really cannot remember her name. She played Vod in Fresh Meat. She looks to be playing an accuser, obviously not Ronan the accuser, but she is Kree. She's got his, I don't know if it's his, but she's got the staff and everything. So she looks like to be the next big accuser and the main villain for this film. So I can't remember her fucking name though. It's doing my fucking head in. But anyway, I thought it looked absolutely sick.
Sick.
But I think that's all the shit I've got to chuck down your pie face. Let's see what I've got. our biggest question that we got out of the Pubs Exist, not do the Pubs Exist, why is Dominic Toretto's kid black? That is the biggest question we've got. Because, again, Chris has got a better Fast and Furious knowledge than me. And I said to him, wasn't his kid with a white girl? And I know Dom's
Latino,
not white.
Yes.
I know that he's Latino. Well, he is Latino, isn't he? I'm sure.
He's American Latino bloodline, yes.
Yeah. So, but his kid is to me...
Latino.
But he's got like the sort of like mini afro hair.
But yeah,
which is an African American trait.
I don't know why he's black.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Was there another girl that he fucked up? But I don't know. You all know better than me.
It'd be the same because they called him Brian, so it was still Brian from when he was a baby.
There has to be, because that's obviously a big glaring thing. So there has to be.
They couldn't get a white Latino.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it just really stood out, and I was like,
it could be fucking.
Straight away, I thought, have you fucked another girl that we don't know about? But no, because there was a whole story about it, wasn't there? Where what's her name took his kid and everything, and Jay Staven had to fight, and the players like, "I've got your kid, Dom. Even though I tried to kill you or save your boy, because we're pals now." It's
Family.
Yeah, family. Quite literally, his family. Joe, it's been amazing. There's loads of memes I'll have to show you because Roman Reigns keeps winning. Because you're speaking of family, all these mental matches. Roman Reigns is like he's going to be like nearly 1,000 days as champion. So people like Jesus Christ descends from the heaven, and all you hear is 1, 2, 3, and then Roman Reigns music hits. And the next thing, it's the Autobots and the Avengers and the Justice League team up. 1, 2, 3, Roman Reigns music hits. It's quite fucking funny. I've been thoroughly enjoying it. Somebody put a Mark 5 Hurricane hits. 1, it's Roman Reigns' music. It's quite fucking. I'm enjoying it. But no, what have you got for us, Chris?
Well, just to finish off the conversation with the Marvels. We are getting it in November.
Oh.
So, yes, it is after Secret Invasion.
So we'll have Secret Invasion, Guardians, and the Marvels this year.
But it's not going to be fucking much after. I think it's around similar time, to be fair.
Similar time to be fair or square. I think Guardians is my next real, like... The Secret Invasion I can't wait for, the Marvels can't wait for, but this Guardian film is just going to destroy me.
Secret Invasion's in June.
Mm-hmm.
Secret Invasion's in June, and... Yeah...
I've just realised that my new Guardians jumper, right, the writing is shiny.
Okay.
I literally have just realised that. Oh my god. Wow.
Guardians is out in May.
Oh, sweet. That's next month.
Yeah.
Yes.
It says the 5th, but I'm also sure that that's Fast and Furious as well.
Well, I'll be taking a day off work, pal, and I am more than happy for a double bill. I will take Space
No,
Family.
it's the 19th, so it's Guardians first.
Oh, so it's Guardians next for us.
Guardians
so we're
first.
going to do some evil mummies with the maggots.
Yep.
To do you like Rocket Raccoon? We're going to kill him. To family. I'll have offspring of any race I decide. That's what we're going to have. I like that combination. Sweet.
Yeah, so, November we'll see them as Marvels.
We'll have 2 Vins then. So we'll have Vin at the start of that month and Vin the middle or towards the end of that month because obviously Groot and then... Mm-hmm. Okie dokie, I'll take that.
Okay. Obviously, we've got the series Welcome to Derry with Pennywise.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like they're fucking getting ready for a season 2.
Yeah, we haven't got season 1 yet.
Sorry, no, tell a lie. I'm fibbing. It looks like we are going to get a prequel.
Wait, is the series not a prequel?
Well, that's what I thought.
I thought the series was a prequel. We're going to get a prequel to the prequel? Just got to keep going back in time. I suppose you can't do much now. He's going back to baby dots.
It's prequel series.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Penny. Welcome to Derry. So what does that mean then?
So if the series is a prequel, it'll be, I'm assuming, the early days of him. We saw in that flashback sequence was him with like Native Americans and that, wasn't it? So I'm assuming it's his first time in modern day-ish Derry.
So it's going to be a prequel.
Devil of the prequels. Like I said though, I suppose you can't go further because in the last film, they reverted him back to his little dot form. That's the only thing they destroyed with Pennywise. He was terrifying, he was scary, he was crazy. But when you find out he's just 3 dots and his arch nemesis is a turtle that floats around space, that's when you know, okay, I can't really take you serious. It's like now if I saw Pennywise, I'm going to look at him and go, you literally just fight a turtle.
That's what I mean, you just get fucking Ted the Turtle.
Yeah, you just get a turtle and oh no, he'll shrivel back to his little baby form and where it was just a head and mush. He was like, you're like, fuck on, jog on, son.
Buy Ted the Turtle from the fucking pet shop for a tenner.
Get that turtle from... Mate, the turtle from Finding Nemo is more powerful than Pennywise. Enough said. But they're still great.
Just fucking get Cruise.
Yo, man. Yo, man. It's fucking... But still, great performance, great character and all that kind of shit. Obviously, that was always his history. Thingy, what's his name? Written like that, which I don't know why you would write that for this
Stephen King
creature. He's just 3 lights. But hey, carry on.
Carry on. As we know, as has been confirmed, will be Russell. No.
No.
This will be Harrison Ford's.
Oh, we got another new trailer for that as well, didn't we?
Yeah. This will be his last. This will finish him off with the Harrison Ford series.
I hope he doesn't die. You can't kill Indiana Jones. Surely he just hangs up the fedora.
Don't know how it's going to end, but this is the last of.
I do
Indiana
like that it's
Jones.
called the Dial of Destiny.
Yes.
And the fact there's a train chasing after him on horseback.
Yeah, it does look interesting.
Yeah, I can't wait for go indie. Just to be in a big screen. Oh, just spinning off Star Wars. You probably won't want to do it because we recently did it, but I'm more than happy because I've never been able to do it in my life. For 40 years celebration of the Return of the Jedi, they are playing it in cinemas on the 28th. I would happily go because I never got to experience it in the cinema because I wasn't born. But if not, I can find somebody else to tag along with. But that does seem interesting just because, again, we did all 9.
Yes.
Oh, well, I did a bit of 9. I was dozing in and out, and I think you dozed in the one before, maybe the same one. Then me and Chris were dozing, but it's alright, it's all Baith Skywalker, can fuck off. But just to hear that lightsaber sound and the noise of TIE fighters and the Falcon in the cinema, something I've never experienced, would be quite nice.
It would be nice. Yeah,
So if you are down,
for
if
that.
you're down for it, I'll get the ticket booked and we'll
just
to spin it off.
So yeah, it's going to be the last of Indy in his form and whatever else, as Disney has confirmed, and so has Harrison. However, scroll through things across. Disney have also confirmed in pretty much the same time-esque, couple of hours apart, that they will be bringing a female version of Indiana Jones out.
Okay.
Starring Brie Larson.
Okay. I'm not against it, but if it's for the sake of doing it, right?
Yeah. So that's a yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
I love you. So is it Indiana Jones, but just female? She's not going to be called Indiana Jones.
I don't reckon she's going to be called Indiana Jones.
It's just a new modern day Indiana Jones.
It's just that it's going to be an Indiana Jones movie for Disney. So it's just going to.
Don't we already have that with Lara Croft?
Kind of, but yeah, I don't know.
Because she's just a archaeology
kind of,
finding.
but Lara's more on the side of Uncharted.
Right. Okay. Isn't Uncharted just Indiana Jones?
Not
just finding old artifacts
No.
and shooting people?
No, I didn't see it as that.
Right. I don't know. I'm not against this Brie Larson thing. Go for it. But don't just do it for like when they did the female Ghostbusters because that was truly awful.
Yeah.
Do it if it's like a whole new... Go for it. Well, awesome.
I want to give it a watch because it'd be interesting. And I'm not the biggest fan of Brie, but I don't mind her shit.
I like her. The only time I didn't like her was when she was doing that press for Captain Marvel and she kicked off because the whole, like, apparently all the press or some shit was white. And she was like, why is everybody asking me questions of white guy? And I'm thinking, maybe because, like, I don't know, this particular day there was no black reporters. I don't fucking know.
I don't know. But we'll see.
Just the way she said it, it was a little bit like, oh my god, is that really fucking a problem? Like, none of the black people kicking off. just you feeling like you have to be offended for them.
Yeah, that's great for you, isn't it?
Yeah, but no, I don't mind her.
Yeah, but like I say, I'll watch it. See what the crack is. Another one for us to get spooky at.
Oh.
The Gatekeeper, Insidious 5.
Oh.
It will be in our theatres in July.
Yeah, hopefully it's not going to be like... Is it Insidious the one that had the key? The one that where its finger was a key, and when I found that out, I was immediately not scared anymore. Because I thought, if you come up to me and the end of your finger's a key, I'm going to be like, that's fucking disgusting. It was just what, because there was that, it was in a house, I can't remember it now, because the Insidious ones all started, I remember Darth Maul and all that shit in the first one where it comes out the wall. I thought, this is a bit creepy. But then, yeah. I'm sure it was Insidious, the lock and key, or the Insidious, the key or some shit.
No, you're on about fucking...
You know what I'm on about? It was definitely part of some franchise. I can't remember if it was Insidious.
You're on about the old woman, her side, her side of things. Fuck. God, what the fuck do you call it? No, Insidious is following fucking that couple, the Patrick couple, husband and wife.
Is that not the Conjuring? Is that not the Conjuring universe? You know about Ed and Lorraine Warren?
I am.
Is it not the Conjuring? I could be wrong. You're more of a fan of that shit than me.
I am wrong. It is. So yeah, it is the one with the key.
Yeah, I just remember it now because it was quite creepy until I just went, oh, yeah, I got a key for a finger. I thought, this shit.
Yeah, which went into the nightmares and fucking saw red face.
Is it? I think the lad in the first Insidious though is the lad that plays Ed Warren. I think it's the same actor.
Possibly, because I think they're tied in some fucking form.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
But yeah, we'll get another Insidious. I think that's going to be the final one as well.
Okay.
Okay. Another old school we're going to be getting. An original story as well.
Oh.
It's going to be a series, this one. Probably a bit more in-depth.
Okay.
A bit more nitty-gritty.
Yes.
Amityville.
Oh, Amityville. Which has something to do with Ed and Lorraine Warren because they, in real life, they were the ones that investigated the Amityville Horror House. Because the last one time we touched it with the Ryan Reynolds film, where he was extremely jacked.
He was. But the film was quite bad.
The film it wasn't anything amazing.
It wasn't.
But again, it was one of them sort of generic horror films, like yada yada yada.
Yes.
I'm down for that shit because the real story that the YouTubers I watch overnight, they went there and did a whole look at it and whatnot, and the whole story that unfolded there was quite cool. That's another thing we were just speaking about. Ed and Lorraine Warren, right? You know how we said about Russell Crowe back there, whoever he played, you know, he thinks, oh, I really believe this stuff. They also really believe what they went through was real. Because again, you might have your own thoughts. I don't believe any of that shit. But they genuinely believe, no, yeah, we've got possessed. Like the Annabelle doll, for example.
Yeah.
I don't know if you watched again the Overnight Boys. They were there and everything. And I was looking at the doll thinking, you are just a doll. But other people are saying, no, 110% no, that's possessed, it's demonic. And I'm thinking, you genuinely believe that. It's just mad because what have they seen or done or experienced? I know there are coincidences around it, like the people that went to the museum and mocked the doll. There was 3 occasions where people died from it, one even being a priest. And one of the times, a guy was coming down the road and he didn't know what to do with his life. And he's like, what should I do, blah, blah, blah. Somebody who was leaving the museum that had just mocked the doll, as soon as it passed, he went and crashed into a tree and that. And then this guy ended up becoming a priest that now looks after the Annabelle doll. So there are some weird intertwines. But again, I just look at it and go, oh, that's a doll, punch his fucking head in. Like, I don't...
Yeah, I'm kind of like on the same par with you to a certain standard. I am, because it's like obviously neither one of us are religious. So I again don't know about you, but I don't give a shit about the Bible and all that fucking side of thing. It's like I'm not interested. It doesn't involve me whatsoever. No. To me, once we're dead, putting fucking 6 feet under.
100%.
We're fucking worm food.
Yeah.
But I do think there is some kind of weird shit out there that does weird fucking possession.
Yeah, like
whatever.
I believe more in like, I don't know how I'd word this, like a power of the earth type thing, like I don't know, like a karma-y, or like I don't know how to word it. Like some sort of, you do good come upon you, that kind of shit. Positive thinking and all that kind of stuff. But again, even with that, you can be like, I'm a positive thinker. If I do this, good things will happen. And then because a good thing will happen, you'll intertwine the two and go, it must be right. Because that's what we believe. It's a funny old...
It is.
It is. Sorry, we're on a side tangent there.
Yeah, but we're not fucking religious and we're not fucking whatever else, so we're not even going to go down that route.
We're just fucking... If I was religious, though, it would be Jedi, because that is a real religion. Like, people have made it to a real religion now, and the fact that part of the religion is to hold a lightsaber, that's the one I'm going to go with.
Fair enough. Until then, you'll have to stick with Disney and watch Crater.
I saw the trailer for that.
Yes, it looks interesting.
Yeah.
It does look interesting. It's just a little family-friendly kids go on an adventure on planet Mars.
Yeah.
Kind of situation.
Yeah. No, it does look quite fun. Is it out now?
May 12th.
I was going to say, I didn't think it was out now.
May 12th.
I'll definitely be checking that out.
Looks interesting. Yeah, it does look interesting. This one is just some snippets of good old Tom Hardy. He looks fucking...
Oh, in that film.
He looks fucking rugged. He's a copper.
What the fuck's it called?
He has to go after some drug dealers. It's called... I can't even fucking say it. Havoc?
Yeah.
Havoc.
Yeah.
Havoc. So yeah, he's a police detective drug person who basically has to fight crime, underworld, and also rescue some politician's fucking son.
Be quite cool, because last time we got Tom Hardy, was it Venom?
Probably.
I felt like it was Venom. There's probably been someone else that's come out recently that he's in.
It just says it's going to be out later this year. So, yeah. But he looks like a rugged cop.
Yeah, have you got the picture of him like laying on like a bed?
Yeah, well, there is not this one, but there is one. Yeah.
Tom Hardy usually 9 times out of 10 gets my viewership and whatever he's in.
Yeah, I like Tom. I like Tom.
I like Tom.
I like Tom. Also, who I like is David Harper.
Mr. Good Old Sheriff Hopper.
Yes, and then now he's going to be good old Mr. Frankenstein in the DCU creative.
Oh yes, he's gonna. Yeah. I saw that alongside. There's a thing you play in Rick Flag Senior, because they're gonna do the. What's the team called again? Who got the team name down?
Nah.
Oh, why is shit escaping my head? Because they're doing an animated series, but they're also gonna do it live action. Fuck, what they called again? James Gunn's gonna make his DCU so wacky and wonderful, but beautiful at the same time. Yes, there. Weasel's back in it, played by his brother as well, who we saw in the Suicide Squad. I can't fucking remember what they're called now. It just escapes me. Oh, and as well, I think it's confirmed that a question I brought up last week about Blue Beetle. Apparently, that is going to tie into DCU, to James Gunn's universe.
Yeah.
So that settled my mind.
Happy days. Happy days. And finishing off, I don't know if this will interest you. It might me, because I didn't mind it back in the day. We're getting a new series on Amazon. Stargate.
Who?
Stargate.
Oh, Stargate. It was always the third for me out of all the weird Star shit. It went Star Wars for me, then Star Trek, and then Stargate. Because I remember one Stargate film we used to watch all the time, and it started off with like Egyptian monuments and shit, and it just went weird from there. But yeah, it never enthralled us as much as the other stuff.
No, just sucking fucking worm portal fucking thingy.
Yeah.
To other weird places. Yeah, it was nice. It was alright. Because him, who plays the voice in fucking that video game, it's so popular at the minute.
It's so popular at the minute. Fortnite, GTA, COD.
No, fuck.
Minecraft. What's popular at the minute?
It's called fucking Chris something. Fuck. What the fuck's the video game called?
It's popular at the minute.
Oh, it's fucking well popular. I don't know what it's called now. Bear with me.
I don't know.
Talk amongst yourselves, people.
I'm trying to think. I've definitely named the most popular games out recently. And it's none of them. Roblox. I know a lot of kids love Roblox.
the guy who plays the voice is Christopher Judd,
Mm-hmm.
and he plays the voice for bear with me, God of War.
God of War.
Mm.
Right, okay. Why didn't, yeah, God of War's outstanding.
Yeah.
Which we need a fucking film for.
Which looks like we might be getting.
I hope to fucking God
And
we
it
do.
could be Dave Bautista.
Dave Bautista's a fantastic choice.
Yes.
An amazing choice. Kratos. The only thing is the Valhalla stuff, and you know, because at the minute we're dealing with Norse mythology, is so crazy popular.
Yes.
But the original stuff, the Greek mythology, where he literally climbs Mount Olympus to kill the gods, we need that version first. We really do.
And that is my lot.
Oh, the Ghost of Sparta. What a fucking nickname. Imagine your nickname was the Ghost of Sparta. That's the kind of shit I would live for. What's your nickname? Usually fat fuck at work.
Looking at the Chris Judd though, you wouldn't want to mess with him.
Who's that? Sorry, Kratos?
No, the guy himself.
Oh, right, no, yeah. Yeah, Kratos, the guy from God of War.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, I
Look,
would-
looking at him, you wouldn't want to mess with him. It's a weird shaped head, but you wouldn't want to mess with him. Eh?
No, he's a fucking, yeah, absolute G. Right, well, if that's your lot, Chris will thingy. We'll
Definitely fucking got Botox somewhere.
He's definitely got Botox somewhere.
Nobody looks like that normally. Just look at him. No, nobody looks like that.
No, yeah.
There's definitely been Botox involved at some point.
Had a bit of a touch up.
Yeah, definitely.
His lips look too perfect, but it looks too much of a balance to touch that kind of shit. So maybe
I wouldn't say it to his face.
I was gonna say maybe he listens to this one day. Go, you think I've had fucking work done, you prick? And just headbutts a hole through your face. You'd be like, oh, sorry, mate, I don't know what it means, but it doesn't look like it. When's Captain America New World Order out? Because we know it's filming. I need to hurry up because I'm so intrigued
We've
about
not heard
this.
anything, have we?
I need to see what the fuck's going down with Sam, our new Cap. Right, we'll leave it there then, visuals. Cause, do you want to refill up a brew? Because you're yawning and we've got one more little ramble on
No,
today.
I'm good.
I'll quickly refill a brew because I love having a brew whilst I talk to you. But
Oh,
visuals.
go on then.
Oh, I've twisted your leg. Visuals, thank you for listening. That was your entertainment news. I am very excited to watch Newcastle play Aston Villa tomorrow.
Well, I'm excited for. Wait there. Let me just see. Let me just confirm before I depress myself.
What are you looking at, dog? What have you fucking destroyed?
I am excited for.
Oh, what's that? Chris has to have a week coffee, you see, because his old man brain won't go to sleep. I can't stay up too late. I've got the tulips to prune tomorrow. Or some shit like that old people say. I don't fucking know what they say. Optimus, no, you can't have one of my cups.
No.
I don't know what Chris is looking forward to, visuals.
Well. I can say it. Next week.
Well, the suspense is killing us here, mate.
The BTCC.
Which is the British touring cars?
It is.
I know that because you told me it. I didn't guess it. I didn't know it because I'm a fan. I know it because you told me.
Yes, the British touring cars.
It's at the start of a new season.
I'll switch it on. It would
I wasn't going to start boiling yet until we're done because you're going to hear us rambling. And
Well, yeah, true. But we're finishing up
we'll
now.
finish and so we'll
Yes.
be alright.
So the British touring cars are back on next week. So I'll be getting my popcorn and I'll be chilling out.
Just to end
No,
it,
I don't need
we
popcorn.
did get that teaser. It wasn't any stuff, but we just got the intro for the Harry Potter HBO series. To any of you Potterheads out there that are interested, I will be checking it out because I'm up to date with the Potterverse, so it'd be stupid not to continue. But I don't know if this is a before, after, middle, who the fuck it is, no idea.
No
but
idea.
we do need an Adam Driver younger version of Snape.
Yes, I've seen that.
100%.
I've seen that, and I think
Yeah.
that'd be a good show.
Yeah, well, 110%. But visuals, thank you for listening. Thank you, Chris, for all your research there.
Thank
Go
you.
check out all the Star Wars stuff that's coming, and go check out Guardians of the Galaxy coming up next month and shit. Go check
Yeah.
out Evil Dead Rise, and go check out The Pope's Exorcist.
Yeah, and go check out
Get off him. Oh, the dog film. That dog film.
the dog film.
With Will Ferrell as the main dog, but I don't know what
Stray.
it's called. Stray, well done. It
Check
looks...
that out.
I don't know. It looks funny because
It
it's
does look
like
funny.
swearing and stuff. It's not just like, oh, a cute little kid dog film. It's like, oh no, this is one for slightly more grown-up-y people.
Yeah. So yeah,
Thank you for this visuals. Keep it on.
enjoy the moon.
Enjoy the moon.
Goodbye.
Enjoy the moon.